Hey besties, we're back with another video. I'm Tay, the face behind Wax by Tay, and I am a licensed esthetician and specializing in Brazilian wax. Today we are talking about a question that I get asked a lot by my clients is why did I start waxing? And the short answer is I don't know. It's just so it started in 2020 when I had just graduated. I graduated from college with my bachelor's straight into the pandemic, and I was sitting at home unemployed. I felt like that average commercial that be talking. You sitting at home
on the couch watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating.
And like I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have a job set up in my degree path. I didn't really know what I wanted to do next, and then the pandemic hit and I couldn't do anything, and so I was kind of stuck. But I'm not gonna lie, the pandemic started a lot for me. I used my graduation money to start my hair business that is no longer a thing, but if you know, you know, rooted in confidence. I have been working on it for like 2+ years. But yeah, I used my graduation money to start that, and then I decided that I wanted to go to esthetician school. So I started esthetician school sometime in 2020. I don't remember when. Sometime between after May, before December 2020, somewhere around there. I stopped around, looked at prices, tuition, and all of that. I still had PUA money, and I used that to pay my esthetician school full out. And yeah, I started and I finished July 2021. I did it part-time, so it took me about a year. Maybe less than a year. I don't know. It might have been a little more than a year, a little less than a year. But I did it part-time, so I was doing it in the evening so that I could still work, because at the time I was a pharmacy tech at Walgreens. I really had 1,000 jobs for real. So once I graduated, I had this one job that I was trying to start. I went there the first day and did like a demo day. The lady was in the middle of doing somebody's hair, and she left to go teach a swim class upstairs in the middle of doing her hair. And at that very moment, I noticed this was not where I was supposed to be. It was way too unorganized, way too chaotic. I'm like, yeah, no. And then I was going to be working at the front desk at first because I didn't have my license yet. And they did everything on paper, and they wanted me to basically digitize everything, and I'm like, yeah, no. So I left on my break and never came back. They blew up my phone for a good week trying to get me to come back, and I just didn't answer. So after that, my first real esthetician job after that was I found a med spa. It was black owned. I was really happy about that. Once again, I started at the front desk because I didn't have my license yet. For some reason, I had to wait. I think it had something to do with the pandemic. Like everything was like backed up, and I had to wait for some reason. I couldn't get my license right when I wanted to. But I was probably at the front desk for maybe like a month or two, not too long. And then when I got my license, I was able to start practicing, and I was doing, all types of facials, dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, all that good stuff. But I wasn't really doing waxing. Too many people weren't coming there for waxing, of course. They were coming for med spa type treatments. But for personal reasons, I left there for my own sanity. We just gonna say that. And I'm very grateful because I learned a lot while I was there, but I had to go. At the time, before I even started esthetician school, I used to work at European Wax Center at the front desk. At that time, I never really had it wasn't a thought to ever become a waxer or anything, but I still had that connection. And so I knew that the European Wax Center that I used to work at, my friend who was working at the front desk with me, she was now the manager. So I'm like, oh, easy opportunity, get me in there. Got me in there within like a week. I'm gonna insert the screenshot of a picture that I posted on Instagram my last day at the med spa because I was so happy to quit that job. So I started European Wax Center December 2021, and I ended up leaving there at the end of August 2022. I left there for multiple reasons. One being it was way too much drama. I learned working around a whole bunch of women, 0 out of 10. But once again, I got a lot of experience, a lot of training, and it's the reason that, you know, I can wax as fast as I can now. I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it to them for that. But after that, I realized it was time to go. I realized I wasn't making enough money. I needed more. So I thought that I could do 2 jobs, and I started working at Heyday, which is a facial, a skincare spa. And I got a job in corporate America using my degree. That lasted for like maybe a month. I realized it was way too much and I wanted my weekends off. I literally was a part of the Heyday was opening a new location, so I literally got the training and helped set up this new location up until the day before opening day. I had people on my books and everything. The night before opening day, I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I quit. Sorry. It was a great place. I loved it. You know, I probably would still be working there if I would have had the time and the balance. So for the past 2 years, I've been working in corporate America, and this is actually the longest I've ever kept a job. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a job hopper, okay? And since then, I have been waxing out of my house. And 2024, the second half of 2024 was the first time that I've actually taken waxing serious. You know, being more consistent, showing up online, and actually trying to get more clients. Before it was just like my friends. And yeah, so now 2025 is up and it's stuck. 2025, I'm gonna have more clients. I'm going to be monetized on YouTube. I'm gonna be in a wax suite by this summer, mark my words. If you don't know, I dropped my body care line. That's why I don't have a hair care line anymore, because I realized days before launching, I realized that it really didn't align with me. My chemist was talking to me. She was like, why do you have a hair care line and you don't do hair? I was like, I don't know. I was bored during the pandemic and I thought of it because I got a lot of hair. And that was literally my reason. And I'm not gonna lie, when I made the decision to not do the hair care line, it was like a breath of fresh air, because I just felt like I felt like I was, you know, under, like I didn't have the credentials to have a hair care line. Like, I don't have a cosmetology license. I don't even know how to do my own hair for real, besides my natural hair. Like, you asked me to straighten my hair, I'm not gonna lie, back in high school, like when I finally learned how to do a ponytail in my hair right, like it was literally a celebration between my friends. Like, they were so proud of me, because it's like, as a girl, why don't you know how to do a ponytail? So yeah, so I don't have a hair care line. I have a body care line, body and intimate care line called Velour Body Care. Make sure y'all go check it out. I have body washes, lotions, and my best seller is the ingrown hair serum, because of course I'm a waxer and I'm always preaching how important it is to have an ingrown hair serum. So yes, definitely check that out. And I'm so excited for 2025. Starting out, my passion wasn't waxing. Well, it kind of was, because like in school, 2 things that me and my one friend would always do, we would go wax each other, and we would do back shoots. I love back shoots. Like, I was the only one that was like asking to do back shoots. Everybody else wanted to do facials. I wanted to do back shoots. Don't get me wrong, I do a mean facial, okay? When I was working at Heyday, that was like the main compliment. Like, because the interview process, part of it was to do a facial, and she was like, you're really good at doing facials. I'm like, I know, thank you. But yeah, like, I really love everything skincare, body care, and I really do have a passion for it. And that's why it never feels like I'm working, because it's something that I I love to do. Waxing really just gives me I just be so satisfied that I just ate your wax, and I know that I just boosted your confidence a little bit, because I personally, as a girl, know how it feels to have a bush down there. You feel dirty, you feel like, and to each his own. I don't, if you like having hair down there, that I love that for you. But me personally, I do not like having hair down there, and I know getting a wax and having that smooth cooch, it chef's kiss. And I just love being able to do that for women and boosting their confidence, because at the end of the day, what I want to do in life is to boost women's confidence in whatever way that is. But yeah, that's my wax journey, and we're on YouTube now, so y'all will see the rest of the journey, because I'm not letting up. We staying on YouTube, we going up. Y'all gonna see when I get that wax suite. I wanted to do like a tour, but like it's really nothing. Like, it's in a part of my basement, like it's just a little section, and it's not even I don't know, I'm downplaying it, because it is still really cute. I have it set up nice, so I might give y'all a little tour, but it's literally going to be like that fast. But thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and if there's any other kind of videos that y'all would like to see from me, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget that smooth skin is happy skin. Bye, bestie.